could not find it.
In the mean.
Now, Mr. Ture, can you explain for us to understand? On the 18th of January 2022,
Yes.
trade license and rates were were debited. The sum amount debited was $224,089.77 buttons. The same date, same time, the same amount was credited into your account again. I will give you to look at this and perhaps explain to us what happened. Mr. Okay, yes. Yes. Well, you can give it to the director of, then give it to him to check first. Is there any reason, or can you please hand over that to Mr. Suso to help us?
Yes, the 224.
Yes.
Yes.
That was trade license
These are the
rates.
Exactly.
Yes. For Trust Bank.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, the account was debited and later it has been credited.
Yes.
I think this is a wrong entry. It should have been credited. Yes. I could remember this was end of year when the RM communicated that our limit is more than 1 million, which is not correct.
Your what?
The RM communicated to us that, this is payment for Trust Bank.
Their rent?
Their trade license and the rates.
The rates?
Yes, 224.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Mr. Suso,
Yes.
if being an accountant,
Yes.
if you mistakenly debit an account that you should have credited, don't you think you should have two credits? The one to offset the first one and then the correct one. The second credit will be the correct amount.
It has to be debited twice.
Sorry?
It has to be credited twice.
It has to be.
Yes.
But was that the case in this instance?
No. It's only one debit and one credit.
Therefore, your explanation doesn't hold. If it has to be double credit, why do they give you single credit and you never ask the bank to why that was done? You should have been credited. They mistakenly debited your account. Now they are reversing it. The first should be the reversal of the amount that was debited, and the second credit should be the amount that should have been paid into your account.
Yes.
But that is not the case on the statement of account.
You are correct. Actually, by the time we owe the bank.
I know you owe the bank, but there should be a paper trail to say this was an error, we are reversing the first debit with this credit and then give you your correct credit.
Yes.
But you never raised the alarm with the bank.
No, I did not make any alarm, but my understanding was the account was balanced simply because we owe them and they were able to...
I know you owe them 1.6 million.
161,000, yeah. Yes.
When that debit was done, then the same day they reversed it.
Yes.
According to you. But it should be two reversals. One reversal and the other one is the amount that you should have been credited where they made a mistake.
But notwithstanding, the amount went down to 837.
Yes, because the 200 and something was what was debited.
Yes.
We should not have been debited on the 18th. That took it down to or took it up to 1 point something million.
61.
Now, they reversed it the same day.
Yes.
And that brought your balance down to 800 and something.
37, yes.
Yeah. So I am saying, if what you are saying is true, then the bank still owes you some money.
Yes.
But you never raise the alarm.
No.
And you never reconcile your balance with your bank and your cash book. Because, sorry, you don't have a cash book.
No, we have a cash book.
You said you came in 2021 and scrapped the cash book.
No, we have cash book. We are using the IFMIS
okay.
system.
But you don't reconcile on a monthly basis your bank account and your cash book.
I do reconcile it out of the system.
Now, but then you would have seen this error if you had reconciled as of that month.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, let me have the deputy registrar. Let me just finish the question.
Yes.
Now, let me have the statement. Now, Mr. Ture, would it be right to state that going by your accounts,
Yes.
at no point was it necessary for you to take these facilities that you were taking from the bank to pay salaries, going by the statement from Trust Bank?
Yes. I can explain.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay, you agree. Wait, hold on.
okay.
Now, you agree because, is it because of the fact that the car park fees, the rates, the subventions that ought to have been paid by government were being paid by government? And even whereas they delay in paying, they pay you lump sum amount for the months that they did not pay. Is that right?
Yes.
Based on the statement we have.
Based on the statement, yes. And that is exactly what has happened, yes.
Yes. So my question is, we have noted in the statement
Yes.
that when these car park fees and rates are paid,
Yes.
which is ranging from 1 million to 3.5 million,
Yes.
each time government remits this money into your account,
Yes.
within that same month, the entire money is withdrawn by council staff.
Yes.
And these withdrawals are done by the staff who you give authority
Yes.
to withdraw this money.
Yes.
And would I be right to say that these monies were never used? Because this is 2020, I'm looking at 2022 and 2021.
Yes.
For 2021, you had the 15 million credit from the two banks,
Yes.
Vista and Supersonic.
Yes.
So these monies that you withdrew, which were car park revenue that was sent to your account, were never used on any project activity of the council. Would I be right to say that? Because as at that time, you already had money which you were disbursing for the projects that you were executing. Because apart from those 5 projects that you were executing, there was no other side projects that you were doing.
Yes, there were some side projects like the extension of the chairman and the vice chairman's office.
When was that extension?
That was from 2021 to 2022. And also there was this pavements that we laid in the council's premises.
Can we have evidence of that to show that you expended this much, and we can reconcile that to monies that were withdrawn when these car park fees are paid into the Trust Bank account?
Yes, the evidence should be in the finance
So please
department.
note that and provide us with the evidence.
Okay.
Please note before you forget. Evidence of the side projects apart from the major projects. Now, as at the time, that is to say in May, when this commission started,
Yes.
the staff of Vouchers said they were not paid allowances for the previous 6 months, for the preceding 6 months, sorry.
Yes.
Now, how would you explain receiving car park fees for the period that we are talking about? You had amounts varying from 2.7 to, you had 2.7, you had another 2.4, and this was in May, 14th May, no, 17th May, 2022. Your car park fees were 2.4 million. And if you recall, you told this commission that your salary liability is, as of April this year, is 78,261.59. So why is it that you couldn't use that money to pay salaries? Why couldn't you use that money to pay salaries? Since this remittance was done on the 17th. On the 17th of May. Why?
17th of May 2022.
Pardon?
17th of May 2022.
Yes. 17th of May 2022.
No, the car
your
park.
car park payments amounted to 2.4 million. 2,406,141.
This year's car park payment, by the time when it came.
This is 2022 I'm talking about.
Yeah, by the time it reached our account, we have already left the country.
You already left the country?
Yes.
In May?
No, yes, I could not, because...
of minus 901.4 million. That is May 2022. Okay, let's check. Now in August 2022,
yes,
you had a further credit into your account, which is 2,032,811.17.
yes, that was
car park fees for January to June.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you had a further credit for September. You had 1.5. This is subvention to councils, 1.5 million.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You had all of these monies, you understand, towards the 2 last quarters was in serious problem. When you had these monies to take care of salary, and this is minus the revenue you are collecting.
Yeah, in 2022 we have paid salaries up to December, and we are not indebted. I think the salary indebtedness was that started in June 2023.
But that is not what evidence you are giving before.
The 2023.
You are saying that in 2021 things became exacerbated because of the financial mismanagement.
Exactly.
And the people that testified before you, that is the junior staff, said the preceding 5 to 6 months they did not get salary.
No, that is 2023.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
So for 2023, when did you receive your car park fees?
That one came after when we left.
When did you leave?
I left in July.
July?
Yes.
So for whole of January to July, you did not receive any car park fees?
No, I could not remember.
Are you sure?
I could not recall that.
We will check that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Joe, let me just ask this question. The lady chairperson had told you about the subvention of 1.5
Yes.
got in September.
In 2022.
2022, yes.
Yes.
And that took your balance to a credit of 860. Sorry. Let me get back. The chairperson had indicated or put in question to you that you received 1.5 on the 8th of September 2022.
Yes.
And subsequently,
Yes.
on the same 9, 10, and 15th September, the withdrawals were so heavy.
Yes.
200,000, 500,000, 100,000, 50,000 out of the 1.5 million that you had received.
Yes.
And finally, what broke the camel's back is on the 22nd of September, the same September, you signed a check for 800,000 from the Basset account. That took you straight back to a debit of 800,000. Don't you know when you are in debit you pay charges? Isn't the interest charges?
Yes.
Interest applied?
Yes.
And all of these things, they add up. And it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the people in the council are the ones who are paying these things for your unplanned withdrawals.
Yes.
Maybe Mr. Suso can help. Why were these monies withdrawn from on the 8th of September when you had the 1.5, but on the 9th and on the 10th, you withdrew 200,000, 500,000, 100,000, 50,000, and 100 and then finally on the 22nd you withdrew 800,000. Why was all these withdrawals?
Yes. On the 8th of September, 1.5 came in. By the time we are in debit of 867,000 with the bank, then the amount went down to 667. So there was withdrawals by Malefi Bayi, 200, 500,000, and I could recall this 500,000 was deposited to, I think, Supersonic, if I can recall.
Can you show us what the machine? Whilst you are checking, Mr. Ture,
Yes.
would it not have been prudent on the side of council to maintain a salary account, knowing that this is where you pay, where the car park fees and rates come in, and which are regular, and which you are sure that they are going to be paid? Why didn't you put the staff to receive their salary from Trust Bank, so that at the end of the day, you don't have difficulty in paying your salaries because you are assured of monies coming in that will take care of the salaries, and you will have balance, which, if there is need, you will move to do other council's activity.
Yes. I quite agree with you. If we have done that, then we will not have run into this problem. And I quite agree with that. That one should be the best option, and it should be the right thing.
Yes, you are checking for Mr. Postoni. Can we see it?
Yes, I want to confirm where this 500,000 was deposited, but I can record it was breakdown into different amounts.
No, just check. You have all the accounts there. Check. If it is not there, it is not there. So it couldn't be said to have been deposited in any of the accounts, because this check was given to Malafi Baji, and I assume that he collected the money cash, because it's not a bank transfer, right?
No, it was a cash withdrawal.
Oh. So it's not there. It's not in Supersonics.
It was breakdown into various.
No. The 5,000 is not paid into Supersonics.
No. It was breakdown into different amounts.
Council, you may proceed. Thank you.
Yes. You've seen the two vouchers.
Yes.
What is the first voucher? The amount?
18,699.
What is the payment meant for?
The payment cost of fuel for NDMA.
Who is the beneficiary?
NDMA.
MD?
NDMA, National
Disaster Management,
yes.
the ANC.
Yes.
Who signed the checks?
I could remember before I left, a check was signed for NDMA for their fuel.
For their fuel?
Yes.
How much was that?
Well, I could not recall the exact amount.
Was that an open check or there was an amount?
Yeah, because there was, I couldn't know, there was no, it was an open check.
An open check?
Yes.
So you said that signature, is that yours?
Oh, this one, I didn't agree with that. It's not mine.
Why is that signature not yours? What is the difference between that signature and your actual signature?
This one, it's not my signature.
So you believe it is forged?
Yes.
Who do you think signed that on your behalf?
Well, it's either because we are the two signatories on the vouchers, Lamin Suso and myself.
Who prepared the payment voucher?
This payment voucher, I could not know who really prepared, but it should be prepared by Ndaba Kurbali.
Can you hand that over to the finance director then? Yes. Yes, Mr. Suso, is that the signature of the today?
Yes.
Who prepared the payment voucher?
Ndaba Kurubali.
Did Ndaba Kurubali sign?
No.
So how would we know that he prepared the payment voucher?
It's his writing.
Is he not supposed to sign it?
Yes, he's supposed to sign.
Did he sign it?
No, on this particular payment voucher, the signature of the accounts clerk is not there. It's the old one. Yeah, but the latest one that we introduced, that one.
When was that, the date?
This was 22nd of June, 2021.
21?
Yes.
Mr. Ture, were you in town by that time?
22nd of June 2021.
Were you in the office by that time?
I should be in the office that time.
So how would you not know when they were preparing these payment vouchers as a CEO?
It's normally these ones will come after, most of the time they will come after the transactions.
In fact, most of the vouchers will come after the transactions.
Yes.
How about the second one?
The second one is here also.
What is the amount?
It's 7,770.
What was the payment for?
Being payment for cost of fuel for BSAC-1 while on official mission to Banjul as per attachment.
BSAC-1 is allocated to?
To the chairman.
To the chairman?
Yes.
Did you authorize that payment?
No, this payment I did not authorize it.
Can you please hand it over to the finance director? Yes, sir?
Yes.
What can you tell us about that particular payment?
This is a sundry fuel supply for BAC-1,
yes,
on official mission, prepared by Ndaba Kurubali, signed by CEO and myself.
What is the official mission about?
The document is not attached.
It's not attached?
Yes.
So as the finance director, how will we know that that is an authentic payment?
Well, it is authentic, but the supporting document is
the supporting documents are the determining factor, not the actual payment itself, not the actual withdrawal of the amount. The supporting documents are what will authenticate the payment. Is that not the case, Mr. Suso?
Yeah, looking at the vouchers, in fact, this one was even a refund.
Refund?
Yes. The fuel was spent and later the money was refunded.
To?
Possibly to the chairman.
Refunded to who?
To the chairman.
I don't understand. How is it spent? So it was also another case of pre-financing as well?
Yeah, it do happen.
So who pre-finances one?
Chairman.
Where is the evidence?
There's no evidence, but the fuel receipt, because normally chairman also will travel to Combo, pre-finance fuel. Because if you look at the date on the
let us assume there was pre-financing by either you yourself or the chairman.
And the CEO.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Any of you guys?
Yes.
At the area council?
Yes.
Where is the document to support that?
No.
No what?
Because this one, what I can see.
You said no what?
Because by right, if there's a pre-finance, there should be a documentation prepared.
No, there's nothing like pre-financing. You guys should not run the area council as if you're in your homes. But even if we are to give you the benefit of the doubt that indeed you will put your own money into the area council's coffers, where is the document to support that?
Council, there is no document. The reason that advanced all these issues is because we were having financial challenge. So some of the issues will happen.
To be honest, you were employed to work for the area council.
Yes.
Not to pre-finance the council. I had shown you the financial manual, the revenue of the area council. You are supposed to manage the revenue of the council. Yourself, the CEO, the chairman, and anyone that works at the area council. Primarily you.
Yes.
The management. And that's it. So you cannot be running the area council as if you're running your homes or your private business. But to say the least, even in doing that unlawful act, you still cannot have documents to show that you have pre-financed the council. And I keep on reminding you how rich you are more than the area council, and you keep on denying that the fact. But every document that you pick, if you couldn't have an explanation for it, the next thing would be is a pre-finance. If I want to believe it, as unlawful as it seems, there is no one single document to prove that it was pre-financed. Now, the other issue to conclude with both of you would be regarding the payment vouchers. What would be the limit? Are there any threshold in relation to who will approve what amount of payment at the area council? Mr. Ture, as a CEO.
Yes.
What is the threshold?
Well, we didn't have any threshold.
Why? Are you not supposed to have a threshold?
We're supposed to have a threshold.
So?
But we didn't have any threshold.
And why is that? I want to understand why you don't have a threshold.
It was not correct.
I know.
Yes.
But why don't you have a threshold?
We didn't have any threshold.
I know you don't have a threshold.
Yes.
Mr. Ture,
yes.
You are employed to enforce the law. So why don't you not have a threshold?
Yeah, the threshold should have been determined by the chairman and to a further extent by the
And what threshold are we talking about right now?
Well, I could not remember.
What threshold are we referring to right now?
No, I don't know the threshold that we are referring to now, unless you referred me to.
I don't understand. When payments are supposed to be authorized, there are payments that you can authorize.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
There are payments that you can authorize.
Yes.
Now turn to page 19 of the financial manual.
Okay.
If you don't know the threshold, maybe perhaps that's one of the reasons why you would be just spending
or
authorizing monies at any amount.
Okay.
Turn to page 19. Do you have it with you, sir?
No, I didn't have it with me.
Let me read for you. It says,
you can read here, yes, I remember. Yes.
Authority for expenditure.
Yes.
The authority to incur expenditure is vested in council through budget approval.
Yes.
The finance director shall not make any payment nor accept any charge in his account unless authorized by the CEO and in accordance with the monetary thresholds approved by each council.
Yes.
As regard the monetary threshold, it should be noted that up to a given amount, the CEO can approve and incur expenditure without reference to the chairman or mayor, whichever the case may be, of council, my input. Up to a certain amount, the CEO is required to consult and seek clearance from the chairman or mayor, as the case may be, or mayoress. Beyond a given amount, the CEO is required to refer such expenditure to council to seek approval. So you have financial guidelines. You as the chief officer, accounting officer, you have financial guidelines. You cannot just spend monies anyhow. You can't commit council's funds anyhow at any amount. There has to be checks and balances.
So I quite.
What is the procedure in your area council?
That is not the procedure.
What is the what procedure do you have?
The procedure that we have is when there is payments and there is an amount attached to it. Mostly the amounts are written on the check, and the checks are signed and they are withdrawn.
Who authorizes payment?
I authorize.
You and yourself, the finance director,
yes.
And the chairman?
We should consult the chairman in most of the payments, but most of the time we didn't consult him.
But then in most times as well, he's aware.
Yes.
But you don't have a ceiling.
No, we didn't have a ceiling.
And so the clearance from the chairman, if it is really a large number, would be verbal as well.
So,
is that correct, Mr. Suzo?
Yes.
Yes, what?
There was no threshold at the council, and we are operating based on our own discretion.
And who decides? Who exercises the discretion? Yourself?
And CEO.
And?
CEO. Chairman is sometimes being informed by the CEO.
Yes, so yourself, the CEO primarily, and the chairman will also be informed in some aspect as well.
Yes.
How about council?
No.
Why did you not develop a threshold?
No, that we did not get to that, and we did not push it to the council.
Did you not know at the time?
Yes, we understand.
As in you personally, let me talk to you personally. Did you not know at the time?
Yeah, I understand there should be thresholds.
You knew that there should be threshold.
Yes.
Why did you not advise that there should be threshold?
Honestly, I was overtaken by events. I could not.
Which events overtook you? Which events?
I was also busy in my office doing
you were?
things. Well, I was unable to push
You
it.
had time to withdraw money.
Yes,
you had time to withdraw money up to 4 million as far as the audit report is concerned, but as far as you're concerned, $3.something million. You had time to do that and not to follow procedure. What were you overwhelmed with?
Yeah, you are very right. This procedure sometimes, honestly, it took us time to go back.
So why would you not do this simple thing? The idea that there has to be threshold is because it was not favorable to you guys.
No, I disagree with you.
So what to now give me the reason?
Because these monies are not for us personally.
That's okay.
Yeah, so whatever we do is in the interest of the council.
That's
and
all right.
Of URA.
That's okay. Now
yes.
Give me the evidence.
Yeah, so it was not actually pushed to the council. We did not do our job.
When you withdrew the $100,000, it was not for the interest of council, was it?
No.
So don't tell me whatever you do is for the interest of council.
That's one of.
One of what? One of what?
Like, for helping the CEO.
No, an unlawful act.
Yes.
An illegal act.
You are right.
So don't sit here and tell me you were doing, whatever you were doing was for the interest of council. Because whatever you had done, but you, the chairman, the CEO, was not for the interest of council. Even if you had done it once. But we had seen repeated acts of flouting the rules. You are telling me following the rules is in the interest of council? The financial manual dictates that for every departure from the accounting norm, you should seek clearance from the CEO. Did you do that?
Yes.
Did you do that?
There was no document, but he was in the picture.
What?
There was not, most of the time there is no documentation, but he is always in the picture.
For every departure of accounting procedure, norms and regulations, you should inform and have clearance from the CEO in writing. Says the financial manual. Have you ever had one?
No.
And you have always departed.
Yes.
So don't tell me it's in the interest of, what is in the interest of the council is for you to follow the law and the regulation. Where it may be a burden or it may be impossible, you seek clearance in writing to depart. But all you had departed from was the idea that when it was time for you to deposit money into your account, in the name of you have pre-financed the area council. It's now convenient. So, Mr. Ture.
Yes, sir.
So, up to the time you had left, there was no manual regarding the threshold. Is that the situation?
No.
So, why were you approving vouchers, payment vouchers, without the correct supporting documents?
That was not right.
I know. Why were you doing it?
Because it was not right. I will be expecting that they will bring the attachments, and the attachments never come.
Yes.
Yes.
But you have already authorized the payments.
I have already authorized the payments.
Before the vouchers will come.
Yes, I accepted.
As in, why was that the case?
It was not proper. I should not have done it, but I did it because they will always tell me that they will.
So the NSPS is premised on the fact